playing with power.
What's going on, people? It's the DirctX12 a part of the official WeGameHere.com. And today I got a couple things I want to talk to you guys about. First off is some DirctX12 news, and you guys know me. I'm usually always on top of DirctX12 stuff. This article was pretty interesting. Somebody interviewed a game developer. His name was Dylan Brown of Incandescent Imaging, and they have a game coming out for the PC, X1, and PS4 called Caffeine. It's a first-person horror game. Developed around puzzles and stuff like that. I like horror games. That's my own personal opinion. But he was talking about DirctX12 when it comes to the PC and X1, and he said the increase is about 20%. Now, this guy Dylan, he's been a part of the DirctX12 like build program when it came to the Unreal Engine. So the different builds that came off of Unreal 4. He was able to get his hands on early and play with the tools and stuff like that and see what he could do with them. He's saying there's a 20% increase in frames per second and such when it comes to the PC. Basically a 20% boost in performance. Now with the X1, he actually says it's higher than 20% for his game. Now, the reason being is the hardware on the PC, he has to accommodate for all different types of setups for the PC game compared to the unified or uniform hardware in the X1. And he said with the X1, you know, every Xbox One being the same in terms of hardware, there was actually a bigger increase in performance using DirctX12, you know, compared to the PC. Now, I don't want you guys to get crazy excited or anything like that. You're going to see a lot of this information. You're going to see developers come with 10%, 20%, 25%. The reason is with the unified hardware, there's no real set benchmark on what this API, DirctX12, what this API, you know, will be able to do for game to game. So we're going to have to look at it from a game-to-game basis. I mean, that's basically what it's going to be. Now, with this game, you're going to see, like he said, it's higher than 20%. Another game that comes out, you know, especially third-party, you might hear 10%. Another game, you might hear 8%. Another game, you might hear 35%. There's no real benchmark yet, so it's going to fluctuate depending on how the developers use the tools in this API. It's a really interesting article. I'll put a link in the description below, let you guys check it out. But there is one other thing I want to talk about. The limited edition PlayStation 4, Star Wars limited edition PlayStation 4 was revealed today, and I was majorly disappointed. Here you go, guys. Take a look at what I'm talking about. Here's a pic. Now compare that pic to this pic. And then compare that PlayStation 4 to this pic. Do you guys see a difference here? I'm just going to touch on this really quickly. It looks like the console with the Darth Vader face. You could easily get that from ordering a vinyl online for your non-limited edition PlayStation 4. And as far as that controller, take a look at this controller. That controller looks like an amateur modder built the thing. All solid colors. The only thing that makes it really Star Wars-esque is the Star Wars logo on the touchpad. Other than that, it's just solid different colors, kind of mismatched. If the circle button, square, triangle, and X didn't actually really have those symbols put in there like that, I would think this was just a amateur modder's controller. So yeah, I gotta say, yo, this this limited edition console, quite possibly the worst ever that I have seen. And just because it has that Star Wars tag on it, I know Sony's like, hey, it's going to sell. And you know what? They're probably right. But all in all, those are the two things I wanted to talk to you guys about today. As usual, if you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. Comment. I want to know what you guys think about the limited edition consoles. If you like the PS4, the new one or not. And let me know what you guys think about DirctX12. And what do you think it's going to mean for the future? But as for now, this is the Xbot448. And I am definitely signing off.
White and nerdy, just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white